On behalf of the Newtownards Apprentice Boys of Derry Club, I would like to welcome everyone to our parade and burning of Lundy to commemorate the 335th anniversary of the shutting of the gates of Londonderry. A special welcome is offered to our distinguished guest and speaker, Brother Samuel Heaney, a member of Jermara No Surrender Club. Also to the officers and members of the Apprentice Boys of Derry Parent Club and Brother Jim Shannon MP. Thanks to all our guests from other clubs, parent clubs and amalgamated committees. We wouldn't have had such a successful parade without your support. Thanks also to the Newtownards Melody Flute Band, the NDFF and the Sons of Ulster. You can all see the fantastic effigy of Lundy, and for this we once again thank Brother Trevor Bryans. I think it might actually be his best one yet. I would like to now call on our speaker, councillor and Brother Samuel Keenan to light the effigy and give a short address after.
What it used to be like.
I'll go ahead. Brother Heenan's now going to give a speech here.
First of all, folks, I would like to thank you all for your attendance here this evening at this Burring of Lundy parade. I would like to thank the Newtownards branch of the Apprentice boys for extending this invitation for me to come along here this evening to light the apogee. I'd also like to bring fraternal greetings from my own club of Bransford, and it's great to see support from our own club members here this evening. I must commend Newtownards branch for their effort and for their endeavour to maintain this celebration, and it's great to see such a good crowd here on a Saturday after a Saturday evening. I'll not detain you too long, folks, because I know you'll want to get home to your families on a Saturday evening. I suppose I'm here tonight as an apprentice boy, and as the reality that my father was one of over 50 apprentice boys who were murdered by the Provisional IRA in what was commonly known as the Troubles. I was a 12-year-old boy. I lived in rural County Down in the Dromara Hills. On the 3rd of May 1985, the Provisional IRA came into my home. They hid in an outbuilding. I lived alone with my father, as my mother and grandmother had died 3 years previous. The Provisional IRA waited my father to come out of our home. They walked up behind him and they forced him to his knees, and they shot him twice in the top of the head at point blank range. I heard the shots. I witnessed the gunman drive off in my father's car. I went outside, hoping my daddy would come round the corner to give me an explanation to what I had just heard. Instead, I noticed a pool of blood lying in the yard. As I followed the trail of blood round the yard, the image I encountered that morning will never ever leave me, was the image of my daddy lying dead in the street. At that point, I had to run half a mile to the nearest neighbour's house to raise the alarm. Folks, it's hard to believe we as a society came through the Troubles. 30 years of most depraved, brutal crimes committed against the people of Northern Ireland. Over 1,700 people were murdered by the Provisional IRA. Who would have thought back then, folks, that now in 2023 we're facing historical revisionism, relentless historical revisionism by the Republican movement, to portray what happened as normal, to portray the people who murdered their loved ones as revolutionaries, as freedom fighters, as patriots, rather than the scum and the terrorists that we knew them to be and we know them to be. There's now a campaign to manipulate the narrative of our past. There's a campaign to re-educate our young people and to tell them a different narrative about what happened over 30 years. And I have to say, folks, sadly in many cases that is succeeding. But we have to stand strong, we have to be confident, we have to be articulate in who we are and what we are as a people in 2023. Folks, we have to make sure we get our message across that the people who died gave their lives for the freedom that we have today, free from terrorist oppression, and to give the young people of our society a better future. But it is imperative that our young people understand that, because what we're seeing today, folks, is our young people are moving on, and that's good in Northern Ireland. We want a progressive society, but we're not on a parallel trajectory, unfortunately, because I see young nationalists today, and folks, they're very confident in their history, they're very confident in their culture, their identity, and folks, we're seeing that borne out with the massive numbers of young people today glorifying and celebrating and voting for the Sinn Féin movement, and romanticise the terrorism. When we see the songs of Up the Ra, it seems to be the song of their choice. We are in difficult days as unionist people. We have to hold our heads up. We have to be confident. Folks, we're in difficult times politically. We're dealing with a British government who have no care or compassion for their people and the sacrifice that we have made. We're seeing numbers of our people moving towards the middle ground politically, and in particular our young people. We are unionists. We must sell the merits of the union. We must be confident in who we are going forward. As I say, folks, today that it's within our schools, and many of our churches sadly are not standing up for what we are, standing up for what we believe in. We have a tremendous culture And it's so evident here tonight that there's so strong support for what we stand for. And I have to say, folks, as a young man, I surrendered my life to Jesus Christ and I accepted Him as the Lord and Saviour of my life. And that was a great help to me through some very dark and difficult times. We're coming into the season of Christmas where we are celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. And folks, He has helped me through immensely so many difficult days. And I know tonight, if you haven't trusted Him, He will help you through those times as well. Going forward, I say to you folks tonight, to be confident in your culture, to be confident in your identity, to be confident in your unionism. And it is imperative, folks, that we do stand as a people, we stand united. Because folks, when we are dissent within our community is reflected within the nationalist community, they gloat and they glorify around that. I know there's difficult days ahead, but folks, if we don't remain divided, or we don't remain united, we will fall divided. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you.
Everyone is welcome to return to the Orange Hall where food and refreshments are available. Could I now ask the parade to reform for our return to the Orange Hall, please?
Thank you.